Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here, starring me, Michael Landsberg, Brando Landsberg here beside me, and Casey Landsberg. Hey, Case.
Hey.
You know, I've given a lot of speeches in the last 10 days, and I learn something every single time I go out in public and talk to people about mental health. I mean, it's funny because my job, I feel like, is to educate you about your illness, about our illness, but also I get educated by how people react. And what I've learned, especially yesterday when I was in Ottawa speaking to this great group talking about workplace safety, I realized that something's been sitting in front of me that's so obvious that I've been ignoring, and that is the fact that the stigma is absolutely worst when it comes to men. That men, for some reason, refuse to talk about illness. And I don't hear this from men, because by its definition, if the stigma is there and you're not going to share, then you don't share it with me or anybody else. I hear it from wives and girlfriends. I hear it all the time, and I heard it so many times in Ottawa. And the line goes like this: oh, you know, my husband, he's really changed. He's not the same person that he was. And I tell him that maybe he should go for help, and he looks at me like I'm a fool, and he resents it. And then I say, well, you know, you can be helped. You should go for therapy, and he flat out refuses that. Then I say there's medication, and he says medication is for cheaters. Think about that, for cheaters. Medication is somehow cheating in life. And if this was just one person, then I would say, well, why would I bring it up? Because one person out of 33 million in Canada doesn't really make a difference. But this idea is so prevalent in men. I think it goes back to the expectation of men in our society. You know, we talk so much about how women don't have the same advantages as men, and that's a horrible thing. But one of the things that does is it puts pressure on men to try to maintain the load. And it seems so crazy when you look at it, when you consider that there is help out there, and men will give up their lives to this illness. Men need to understand that mental health challenges, also known as mental illness, also known as depression sometimes, or anxiety, are not a sign of weakness. Women, I think, fundamentally understand that way better than men. But men still believe that somehow toughness is silence. Don't talk about it, don't complain about it, don't cheat by going on medication. And you know who you're cheating? You're cheating you, and you're cheating your family, and everybody that cares about you, because you are not you, because of your illness. And if you continue to deny getting help, then you will deny yourself and others the benefit of you, and you are special. Okay, that started to sound really sappy and sucky. You're special, you have to know that. But you understand what I'm saying. You understand, right, Case?
Yes.
Whoa, that was pretty timid. Are you even listening?
I was.
Okay. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because sometimes somebody's got to say it. Men, weakness is silence. Talk, oh, that's strength.